Leading off
He'll
tonight
get
for
a start.
Cleveland, shortstop, number 95.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Here's Max Moroff standing in.
Second baseman, Max Moroff.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted in the air out to right. Yelich is under it. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in, Jose Ramirez. First chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone. Here's a look over to first. He's set. Here it comes. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Throw over to first. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. So stepping in, Carlos Santana. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
Santana.
Sent on the ground out to second. The second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Lorenzo.
And that misses inside.
Cain.
1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hot shot on the ground is short. Lindor scoops it up, and a good throw gets him. 1 gone. Now in the box, Corey Ray.
Corey Ray.
And a ball. 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. And he falls behind now. 2-0.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Coming to the plate now, Yasmani Grandal. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Getting a few steps off the second there. Now the pitch. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. And not the kind of swing you're looking for. 3-1 as it runs to a full count now. 3-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at bat here. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Now at the plate, Christian Yelich. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
Matt, this is where I like this guy pitching. First and second, he's got 2 outs. He's got himself a little bit of a jam, but now he likes to paint the corners. Watch him fight himself out of this situation. Now, that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. At the plate, Hanley Ramirez. He'll look to get something going here. In
left fielder, Hanley Ramirez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. Now here it comes. Hard liner towards short. But this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out.
Batting sixth.
Now batting, Jason Kipnis. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Into the windup and the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Here it comes, 2-0. A cold strike on the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Scooped up, throw in time, and the side is retired. Stepping up now, Eric Timms. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber.
Designated hitter.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first in time, one away. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia.
Shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
The cutter runs outside, ball one. And he takes a cold strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
That's a ball.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Bottom of the second here with no score. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Third baseman Mike Moustakas now. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Fouled straight back. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And another foul ball. He'll try again, 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled them off. So he tried to throw something right there.
A swing and a miss. Here's Gregory Polanco. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Right fielder, Gregory.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball right side. Reined in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth.
So striding forward now. Bradley
Zimmer.
Into the windup and the pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. Pitch popped up, And Moustakas has this one for route number 2. Riding in once again, Francisco Lindor. He singled to open up the ball game. This is line to left. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So with that, the top of the 3rd inning will continue. At least one more batter. Ready for another chance? Max Moroff, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. Here's the slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
No doubt, this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
The 1-0 pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Now a throw over. 3rd inning, no score to this point. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2 and 2 now. Now a move over to first. And a breaking ball's bounced out towards second. He's got it, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Now at the plate, number 22, ready to get his day at the plate started right here.
Second baseman.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Grounded foul. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Another one sent foul. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, he hasn't thrown him a strike yet in this at-bat, and we're 2-2. Clearly on the mound, he's banking on the fact that he'll chase pitches if you give him a chance.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Throw to first is in time for the first out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Popped up. And Santana able to stay with it here for route number 2. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Corey Ray. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. Line to the right side. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So some 2-out success, and the bottom of the 3rd frame will continue.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yasmani Grandal. He popped out in his first trip. In there, strike 1. Now a throw over to first, and he's back easily. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
He's falling behind right now after that swing right there. Now he's 0-2. And 0-2, choke up a little bit and try to put the ball in play. You just got to be in battle mode right now.
The 0-2 once more. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down. Digging in to try and again. Jose Ramirez. They'll try try to get it. Number 71 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Now pitching for the Brewers.
And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch. That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Grandal has a play, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's Carlos Santana now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Santana.
In there, 0-1.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Santana waiting on a 1-1. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Hey, one thing's clear. He's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ray is after it. 2 gone. Striding in. Hanley Ramirez.
Left fielder, Hanley Ramirez.
Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Moustakas gloves it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So coming to the plate, Christian Yelich. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Christian Yelich.
Cut fastball inside, ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Heavy sinker just stayed inside.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Taking all the way, it's 3-1 now. Swing and a miss as he went after the slider there, and that'll run the count full.
You definitely don't want to walk the leadoff hitter of the inning, and he's done a nice job of coming back. He was down 3-0. Now we're sitting 3-2. I think he's got the confidence now to throw another strike and see what happens.
First baseman number 21,
Travis Shaw is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it to the dirt and turn one over for you.
Designated hitter.
Digging in, Eric Timms. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. That missed. Close. It's ball 2. Kluber sets his sights. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And not the kind of swing you're hoping for on 2-0 as they bunch him up inside. It's 2-1 now.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Polanco has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Settling in now, Jason Kipnis. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Designated hitter, Jason Kipnis.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Bounce towards the mound, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. Again, he sends it out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped high in the air. There is Moustakas to look it in for the first out. And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. In the air, down the left field line and deep. Kane on the move. And that's the second out of the inning. Here's Gregory Polanco. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Gregory Polanco.
Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
There's two pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch in the rest of that bat, he's saying you're going to beat me the other way. Nothing inside for him to pull. If you want to hit it, take it the other way.
Arcia has got it, and the side is retired. So striding in, Orlando Arcia. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball, 1-0.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get into chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And this is lifted in the air out to left. Ramirez comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Mike Moustakas. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Matt, here we are in the fifth inning, and he swings at a ball out of the zone. It's indicative of how they're playing right now. He's taking advantage of their aggressiveness, and that's why there's a shutout going.
And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball two. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Just hung in there on that one. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Stepping into the box, number 22. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
Now batting.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Low for ball one. The 1-0 delivery. And he gets ahead with a sinker on the outside. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball two. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full, 3-2. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat mouse.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Bradley Zimmer. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Bradley Zimmer.
Fouled back. Now here it comes. Bounced slowly back toward the mound. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Francisco Lindor. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a knee-high fastball. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Up next for Cleveland.
Here's Max Moroff standing in. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And a sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back. And he lays off for ball 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. No runs, 2 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Garcia will put this one away, and the side is retired. Digging in and looking for more, Corey Ray. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
Ray.
Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. And that misses inside 1-0.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. In there for strike 1.
That's the advantage of having a good 2-hitter hitting second in your lineup. He knows he's going to get something to hit because they're going to pitch to him. And now here comes the heart of the order. They've got a great opportunity to get on the board here.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Hit back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. He'll go to the bag for 1. On to first, and they roll up Grandal. It's a double play.
Now batting. Right
digging in to
fielder.
try it again. Christian Yelich. Couple of walks for him thus far. And he takes ball 1. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, but if he gets through this inning, I think they'd be happy with it. To get through 6 innings and just a little over 100 pitches, I think that's pretty good outing.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first. And this ready once again. Jose Ramirez comes into. This at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Brandon Woodruff is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
For the Brewers, number 53, Brandon
Chop foul right at home plate at strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. He'll get it into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now.
Carlos Santana.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And on one pitch, he's retired. Here's Hanley Ramirez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Hanley Ramirez.
Leonis Martin will come on to pinch hit. Here in a big spot.
Number 12, Leonis Martin. Now pitching for the Brewers. Number 15,
Roberto Perez will grab a bat and pinch hit now, and he'll be looking for at least a fly ball as he's got a runner at third and only one away. And that'll be the fourth wide one, so put runners at the corners here with one man gone. Ready for another chance? Jason Kipnis. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's the first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one.
Well, the Indians have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone, and with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A sinker over the outside corner for strike two. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
And he'll find a way to get a piece of that one to stay alive. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Game hanging in the balance. The 3-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Here's a look over to first. The 3-2 one more time. Runner goes for second. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first for the second out, but meanwhile that all-important go-ahead run is in to score.
Now batting.
Striding in once again. Kevin Plawecki. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. The 0-1 pitch. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. Takes this the other way to right. Yelich is there, and he'll make the catch. Now batting, Travis Shaw. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Travis Shaw.
Brad Hand comes on to pitch from bullpen now in an unexpected move.
Number 24, Jesus Aguilar.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, with both starters out now, and we got a really good game here. It's clearly a bullpen game, but this is why it's so important to have that depth in your pen, because you're going to run into a lot of games like this.
And a good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1. At the plate, Eric Timms. Ryan Braun will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Braun awaiting the 1-0. And the changeup is way low that time. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, that's an unusual start to an inning. I mean, 3 straight strikes to the first hitter, and now 3 straight balls to the next. I can't figure it out.
And they'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. Here's a swing and a miss at the off-speed pitch. It's a full count now, 3-2.
Oh, he got the big fella out front on that one. This guy's got a lot of power, so he pulled the string on him, knowing if he got a 3-1 fastball, we're probably going to watch him jog around the bases. Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Now batting.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And he lays off there, 1-0. Runners on first with 1 down. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left.
Oh, he saw that changeup really nice. He just wasn't able to keep it fair.
And this one's hit on the ground but foul. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing.
Wow, and they end the inning with the... Here's Gregory Polanco. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Right fielder, Gregory.
High in the air into shallow left center. After it is Kane. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Ready now, Bradley Zimmer. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Sinker stayed high but called for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Hit on the ground out to short. Arcia gloves it on to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Francisco Lindor. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Corey Knebel is called upon. And action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up.
Knebel. This change defensively for the Brewers. Now playing
in tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And an easy play there from Moustakas, and that ends the inning. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now.
Leading off for the Brewers, third baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So digging in now, number 22. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. High in the air out to center field. Zimmer moving to his left. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Here's Max Moroff standing in. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Max Moroff.
Into the windup and the pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Jose Ramirez. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a ball line foul to deep right and out of play.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt.
Grandal gathers, but no chance to get him, and he'll take first after striking out. Here's Carlos Santana now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. 1-0 count. Here it is. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
And now on 3-0, they won't even bother to nibble at the corners as they'll just go ahead and put him aboard here. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Jake Bowers is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
Hey, this game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. From the belt, the pitch. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Now both runners are breaking. Pitch misses the throw down. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third, but with 2 away now. And ball 4 here on the intentional walk, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone. Stepping up now, Kevin Plawecki, and he's got an opportunity to turn this narrow lead into a wide one if he can cash in here. And when in doubt, he'll just step off and bluff that runner back to third. Jeremy Jeffress takes over now with
pitching for the Brewers, number 32.
Likely nothing up at third, but he'll step off and look him back anyway. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
That was a tough split right there. The splitter in the high 80s. When you're throwing that kind of split with that kind of movement, you're reading it with the arm speed as a hitter. You think it's fastball, then it dips. And when it's coming in the 80s like that.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So striding in.
Leading off for the Brewers. Here in the bottom of the ninth. Center fielder, number 29.
Here's the first pitch. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. The 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. The 1-1 pitch. Down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Stepping up to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is line to left. Powers is there, and there are 2 men gone now. In his Christian Yelich.
Right fielder, Christian Yelich.
Seared down the first baseline. Santana's got it, and that is going to do it. It's over. For the first time since 1948, the Cleveland Indians are world champions.
1 run on 3 hits, no errors, left 7 minutes.